right. You use the law of sines if you do not have a right triangle. Because if it's right triangle, you just do opposite of right hypotenuse. You know, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent opposite over adjacent. That only works if you have a right triangle. Every other triangle is called oblique. Repeat after me, oblique. Oblique, not oblique. Oblique. Right. So, if it is not a right triangle, it is oblique. So, you will learn how to solve any triangle now. If it's right, go back to what you know. If it's oblique, law of sines or law of cosines, right? From geometry, these should be familiar. SAS, ASA, SSS. S stands for sides, A stands for angle. So, you can use the law of sines in these three situations. If you're given like a side, an angle, and a side, or if you're given an angle, a side, and an angle, or if you were given all just three sides, you can use the law of sines in these cases. Oh, because you get an angle, side, side, because that's a pain in the angle, side, side, and it will work sometimes. That's why Wednesday is the worst, because it's a pain in the angle, side, side. That's when we'll tackle that problem. Okay. Yayos. All right. Here we go. The law of sines is as follows. You can set up the ratio in each way. So, A is to sine A as B is to sine B, or A is to A as C is to C, or B is to B as C is to C. Notice you put the sign with the angle. All right. Or you can flip those fractions around. All right. First of all, you can say all three of them are equal to each other. You only need two at a time to solve a problem. If you're missing the side, then the side goes at the top left corner. If you're missing the angle, then the missing angle goes at the top left corner. So whatever you're missing, put that on top. So that way when you cross multiply, it won't confuse you. Yeah. Because sometimes our PEMDAS gets a little question mark. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Angle to angle, side to side. Remember how to draw on a triangle? The side A is opposite angle A. Okay? Alright, and the good news is, all of this is in degrees, so your calculator should be set. Hey. 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 Alright. Speaking of A, did you finish writing it down? Finish writing it down, wait for it. Shush. Yeah. You like barbecue? Now you can figure out the angles and sides of a barbecue Doritos. Because it's alright. Got it. It's a good time. Oh goodness. Oh my gosh. Alright. Quickly gone off topic. Alright, here we go. Here's one case. Side, angle, angle. It doesn't matter what the case is. What does matter is draw the picture, right? Draw the picture. Let's go A, B, C. So this has to be little a, this has to be little b, this has to be little c. It doesn't matter if your angles don't match your picture. You just need to map out where everything is. A needs to be across from A, C needs to be across from C, and so on, right? It says angle A is 28.8 degrees. Angle C is 102.6 degrees. I know it doesn't look like it, but C is 25.3 degrees. Okay? Remember to solve with inches. dark side because what's the first thing that we can find? The other angle, right? Remember, to solve means to find all the sides and all the angles. So 1, find angle B. Angle B is equal to, what is it? How did you get it? Exactly, right? So angle B is 48.6. Just subtract everything from 180. Think of triangles, make it so easy. Okay? Second part, yeah. Subtract it from 180, right? So second part, I like to go in alphabetical order, right? So for the sides, if you find side A first, if you find side B first, it's okay. I'm just trying to, be methodical. All right? So second thing, find side A. Now, if that's the side that you need to find, when you set up your ratio, it's at the top left corner. Okay? So remember that A is to sine A, right? As C is to sine C. Well, we have 3 of them, and we're just looking for A. So you just go, A is to sine 28.8, as C, which is 25.3, is to sine 102.6 degrees. Here's why you want it to be at the top left corner. To solve for A, what do? Yeah, just multiply that to the top. So it goes A is equal to 25.3 times the sine of 28.8 all over sine 102.6 degrees. Okay? All right. Depends on your style. You can stick it all into your calculator at once, or you can do each individual parts. Shout out the answer when you have an answer. Now, 12.48, rounded to 12.5 because my sig figs is 1 decimal, right? So you should get 12.5 inches. Okay? It depends on how you type that into your calculator. You just type all that stuff in. Oh, okay. So okay. Yeah. 885362. Might have been off by like this. All right. Is it? Why? Not a right triangle. Yeah. So here's the deal. Since we found A, that's good, but that's just a rounded version of A. Do not use the rounded version of A to find B. Okay. Always use what you're given. Since you're given the C's, let me highlight. You always use what you're given, so just use the C part of the formula, and then you'll find the B. All right. So part 3, right? Little b is to sine B, as little c is to sine C. So b over sine, we found b though, didn't we? 48.6. Gotta write that up there. There you go. Is equal to 25.3 over sine 102.6 degrees. So b is equal to, cross multiply, 25.3 sine 48.6 divided by sine 102.6, something, dark side, something. 19.45. Is it 19.5? Why did I get 4? Is it 4 or 5? Is 4? I thought it was 19.42. Whichever. Inches. Whichever. Right? So 1, 2, and of course B is the third one that you need to find. How do you feel? Hey. Okay. So no Pythagorean theorem. That's done. right? And that's about it. Yes, love. How'd you find B? So, using the law of sine, since you're finding B, then you go B is to B and C is to C. And then you plug in all the parts to it. No, we already had C. C was already given. Both of them, the angle and the C. Truth? Sure. You need to double check right now? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, you're our check. Here we go. Alright. Next. Oh, Zara's already drawing pictures. I love it. I love it. Alright. Here we go. It says C is 117, so I'm gonna go and put C right here. Yeah. Put A 28.8. E. And we have little b is 75.6. So we're missing little a and little c. Talk to me. It's not very triangular. It's kind of curved. More like a Dorito. All right. Talk to me. Which makes me yay. Is that right? Yeah. 34 degrees, right? Okay. What do you want to find next? Little A. Ah, he likes to go alphabetically too. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. All right. So, A is to sine. Okay. Yeah. 28.8. Right. A is to sine 28.8 as. What would you set up? The B's, because we know the B's. We know the B's. So what is to what? Is to sine 34, right? Yeah, this 34 is an answer, so we're done, okay? So set it up equal to a side and an angle that you know. Yeah. Just, you know, you do what you can do. Here we go. Cross multiply. So 75.6 sine 28.8 divided by sine 34 makes A about. Is that right, William? With A. 65.1 feet. Yes, Black, will you mark me right if I don't put feet in inches? No, but if you're going to build my bridges, make sure. But you know the difference between feet and inches. Please. I don't like falling. I have fear of heights. I like my legs not broken. All right, here we go. Not broken. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that's two things. Need to find D. All right. Again, C is missing, so that's the top left corner. So C is to sine and I would keep B. Yeah. 75.6. That's weird. Sine 34. Right? So C is 75.6 times sine 117.2 divided by sine 34, which is about. We have a consensus. 120.2 feet. Ta-da! Trig and say, this is cake! busy section. Emma. 120. What? What? Oh, sorry. Did you say word problem? Oh. No, you cannot pee during bearing. Here we go. What? Oh my God. Do you remember these? Do you remember? They're super easy. All right. Here we go. Visualize the problem and then draw it out on paper. That's how you do bearing. You have to have a picture. Remember though, that we're not doing right triangles, so you cannot assume there's a right angle. All right, here we go. Still same stuff. 360 is a whole circle, 180 is a straight line. That stuff doesn't change. All right. Once upon a time, the bearing of a lighthouse from a ship. So you're counting it from a ship is north 52 degrees west. Okay. So the ship is out here. Okay. North 52 degrees to the west. This is your lighthouse. Right here. Okay. After the ship sailed south for 5.8 kilometers. So the ship sailed south for 5.8 kilometers. The bearing from the ship to the lighthouse is now 23 degrees, north 23 degrees west. So north 23 degrees, right here. Okay, let's start over. Here we go. So in red, the ship started over there. The lighthouse is west. But the ship sailed south for 5.8 kilometers. Then measured again. So now the angle from the ship, the second position, so this is ship number 2, right, is 23 degrees west instead of 52. And you can see just by drawing the picture, that's a skinnier angle than the first one. This is further away. True? Okay, good job. All right. Find the distance between the ship and the lighthouse location. So the new distance is right here. All right. Okay. There's more stuff we can fill in. How much is a straight line? 180. So we can fill in this thing. What is it? 128. This is 128. Why? You're so smart. What else can you find? The third angle, which is now 29. Yeah, this is 29 degrees. Now notice, we're missing this x, right? Which angle is across with this x? 128. We have this side. Which angle is across from this side? 29. So therefore, x is equal to, no, x over sine is equal to over sine 8. Right. I told you these bearing ones, they're scary, but they're easy. Pictures. Okay. Here we go. 5.8 sine 128 divided by sine 29 is 9.4, okay, kilometers, because it only did one sig thing. Is that right, Will? 9.4? Short. Yay. Okay. So, here we go. You will practice the way we did notes. First half of the notes is just straight up triangle problems. Second half of the notes, word problems. All right, here we go. So there's two sides to the practice. After you get done with your practice, turn it in and then do your homework. work together, find a small group, and help each other out. I'll be right there with you. There's more to that last one? What does it say? Find at each location? Oh, dude! No, Will's right. Will's right. I'm sorry. It says, ooh, it says, find it in each location. Will, you're a genius. You're a genius. Okay, so let's call the other one W for Will. Yeah. Okay, I like it. I like it. So let's find the red. Let's find W. Okay? Sure. All right. W is the red right here. Right? So W is to sine 23 as, hello? 5.8 is to sine 29. So W is equal to 5.8 sine 23 divided by the sine of 29. There you go. There you go. What is it? 4 points? Is that right, Will? And they all lived happily ever after. Yeah. Okay. As I was saying, partner up with somebody, make sure you can bounce your ideas off each other and check each other's answers. You're doing the classwork first. When you get done, sit down, just so rude, sit down. Here we go. When you're done with your classwork, turn it in. The classwork is due before you leave today. The other half is homework you can start before you leave today if you get done. All right, here we go. Answering the age-old question. What kind of test do they get glitches? I know this is really